Hey, what's up, Joe? Alright, I gotta switch gear over. I'm gonna play the necro for a bit today. So what do I need to move? Enigma? Racks? Trangs? I think I actually need the spirit. Don't need. I think that's it. Yeah, Eric, back to the necro for a bit. I'm gonna just do some magic finding today, and the necro's gonna be faster. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Mike? Oh yeah, we got that to give away today. I was wearing that assassin. Where's the necro one I had? That one. Alright. So now we're back to that. Move this over. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright. Oh, I need the G face for the Merc. I screwed up the 7 days to die info. It actually dropped today. Not that I would have messed with it today, but that actually came out today. That. Gonna have to dump these leftover torches. There's a decent pally torch. I don't know if somebody can use it. Okay. Did I get the G face? I did grab the G face, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Torch, what's up, brother? Wait, we having server issues today? That's not cool. Not cool at all. Wonder if Jerry will be on today. He had his big weekend in New Mexico, I believe. But I'm more curious to see how he supposedly started the Shogun book on the flight. So I'm curious to see his take, what he's read so far. Oh, was down for a bit. I saw the maintenance stuff, but that was more of a BattleNet thing, wasn't it? It wasn't like maintenance for Diablo. It was like BattleNet maintenance. Okay, so what am I doing? I got to grab the G face. Let's grab that.
I'll put that to good use.
I need to switch this out. I need a more high-end damage weapon for this guy. The hustle's nice, but I'm not using big armies when magic finding, so. Yeah, Jib, things can happen in New Mexico. I'm just more curious about his take on the book. That's kind of my thing. Oh, before I forget, um, so we made some big moves on the game last night. Our our game that we're working on. Um, we actually have a date for our um, first trailer. It is next week. Our first trailer is dropping next week on July 4th. We're dropping it on July 4th. What's up, Shiz? What's up, Mehmet? So that's actually big for us. We've set a hard date. Torch, I will give information when we drop the trailer, because the website's going to go live with new information. There's going to be a ton of info on the website. There's going to be gameplay footage. You'll be able to actually see gameplay. And then it's actually kind of a cinematic slash gameplay trailer. So there's going to be some cinematics to kind of start the storyline, and then there's going to be some gameplay in the middle and some information about the game itself. But the website will have a lot more game information, and that will go live at the same time that the trailer drops. This is pretty big because what happened was last night we were really not happy with our main character. Our main character we've been working on, and we're just not happy with how he looked. And we fixed that to the point where we were really excited about the character we created, which is going to be on the website as well, as far as there will be some skin information, like what the skins might potentially look like. There's going to be just a lot more info. And we actually have set a hard date. A lot of it falls on me. I got to get my animation work for the cinematic, like done, rendered, edited, post-production, the whole 9 yards. I got to get that done this week. So that's going to be my focus. Ivani, what's up, brother? So, but our goal is the trailer will drop on July 4th. What day does that fall on? Today's the 24th. Okay, next Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday will be the trailer drop. And the new website and all the new everything, all the information. We're pretty psyched. When we got done last night, it was pretty late. We were like super pumped. We were like hyped up with what we had finished last night. And here's my luck. Here's my luck. I went after we were done with all that. This is, mind you, this is 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna set the renders for my animation and let that run overnight for one of the cinematic pieces. I go in and my Blender file's corrupted. The file's corrupted. I can't even open it. So I went to bed like just completely just ripped, because I was like, I just lost everything I've done on the one cinematic. But I was able to, I don't do it every time, which now is going to make me do it every time. I save copies to my Google Drive of the files as I work. So I'm back about a week. I had my last save, but I was able to pull that and pull some of the stuff from the corrupted file. I was able to recover some of it and pull that into my save from last week. So I worked all morning on that and got it to pretty close to where I was at. So I got it just about back to where I had it yesterday. Blended? No, it like fell apart, man. It unblended. So yeah, that really torqued me, but I got it better. Hey Stacks, what's up, brother? we're doing pretty good. But again, I'm gonna probably. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing much 7 days this week. I'm probably gonna be getting my work done on my game. I'm still gonna be streaming, but instead of probably doing the 7 day stuff, I don't know if I'm gonna do much of that as much as try and get. Yeah, kind of. Try and get my animation work, cinematic work done for the trailer drop. Which again, next Thursday is our goal to drop the trailer. Yeah, Stacks, I know, man. I got my info wrong. I went back and looked. The news article that I referenced saying that they had delayed 7 days till tomorrow was just wrong. It went live earlier today. So. But. Carl, what's up? Wait, you changed your name. Why'd you change your name? Don't give me bad news, dude. I don't need bad news. Yes, 1.0 went live today. Yes. Fred, what's up, brother? Yep. What do you mean, Navani? You talking about my game? Yes. The trailer and all the info we drop for the trailer, we will have a brand new website spun up with all the information on it. That we're going to do in conjunction with the cinematic trailer drop. There's going to be a brand new website. Okay. All right, just making sure, Carl. Well, now I don't know what to call you. I'm still going to call you Carl. All right. Oh my God. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened last night. Good and bad. A lot of stuff happened last night. Oh, we've got all that locked down, Navani. No, we're way past that stage. We're way past. We've got all of it locked down. We've got websites. The website's done. It's just not live. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped, man. I'm pretty pumped. I can't wait to get that trailer live because I've been putting a lot of time into that cinematic. What's the Terror Zone today? Arcane. Do we want to do Arcane? I don't feel like that's a good one for Summoner. All right, we'll warm up on a. Oh wait, what do I have my? What's my teleport on? F1. Oh, because I was doing this. That's right. Nah, I don't like that. I switched to a different button for the Druid. Durance, I might run that. Stacks, I didn't know you were playing that. So, info on the 7-day stuff, which I probably will. I might play some tomorrow. I had planned on it anyways. I got to get up with Rofo. Rofo's creating a 7-day server, like a 24/7 server, so you don't have to have a host be on to join the game. So I'm going to talk to him about it, but it'd be really cool for the community members played on that server. I think that would be a lot of fun. So you guys that that have 7 days or maybe thinking about playing it, Rofo's talking about spinning up a 24/7 server, kind of like Rust. If you've ever played that, you could just join it. Roberto, Liam, what's up, man? Yeah, Liam, I know. It's still on every 7th night, but see, the Horde Nights, on the 7th day, the Horde Nights, they are specific to your game stage. Like, as you play through, your game stage advances. So you can play on a server with a lot of people, but each person that's not in a party, or each party, whether you're playing solo or with a couple people, the Horde is based off of that party and who's online. So the Horde difficulty is based off of your game stage. But the difference being, if you're playing like solo game, the game time only advances while you're online, whereas on the server it'll advance regardless if you're online. So you could technically log in on a day 7 and be kind of out of position. But I think that kind of adds to the like the fun of it. So I do need to talk to Rofo. He was gonna see about getting that server spun up, and we kind of go from there. No, don't you kill my... What's my corpse explosion? I'm gonna get killed trying to figure out my keys. I don't remember what my corpse explosion is. Get off me. Where's corpse explosion? 4. Okay. Alright. Now I can handle it. No, Liam. We did not. We were kind of busy, crazy yesterday. I gotta be honest, man. I looked at there. None of it to me lines up. Like, whoever was saying that, it didn't make any sense to me. Why is it cast in F4? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Dang it. Okay. Use the right buttons. You Stacks, you definitely need to get in on when we play like as a community. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Well, Liam, Doc kinda did. I don't think his explanation was good enough, but I can't say that it didn't make sense. It made sense from the aspect that if there was some sort of stuff like that, Twitch wouldn't have paid him out his contract. They would have just sent it to criminal court. I mean, they'd have to, as a company. If there's criminal acts happening on your platform, you have to report it. Well, he put out 2 responses, though. I think he did a little better in the second one. This first response wasn't great. But his second one, it's like... because, you know, he's not allowed. There was probably some NDA stuff on his on the finalizing of the lawsuit, because he sued them and won, or they settled. So to me, if there was any criminal aspect to his conduct on the platform, they wouldn't have settled. And I don't think he would have pursued a lawsuit. That would have made no sense. That would have exposed him. So that kind of tells me that I don't think it's what whoever that was said it was. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. We got to get in the groove. I haven't played this guy in a while. Got to get in the groove of playing it again. kill something. Dancing around. Alright, I might have to move my teleport. No, I mean, I'm not saying that, but the circumstances around the thing in totality don't make a lot of sense to me. Like, because they're saying he did it on the Twitch platform. He did it through their Whisper service, which I didn't even know was a thing, which is a criminal act, number one. Him soliciting minors is a criminal act. There should be no gray area. If that's happening on your platform and you can see it, you have to report it. Otherwise, it just makes you look bad that you're covering. If anything, all this stuff makes Twitch look worse. Well, it's down to a criminal act, like solicitation of a minor's criminal act. That's just it. And if they didn't turn that into the authorities, that's on them. If they knew and didn't turn it in. No, I get that. I don't feel his explanation was good enough. But I don't feel like just you saying it because you heard it from somebody else is enough. That to me is almost defamation. Well, technically it could be. No, you're good, Roberto. Don't worry about anything you picked up. But I mean, the whole point of this is the person that said it on Twitter brought no information outside of the accusation and wasn't even privy to the original conversation. He heard it from somebody else, is his explanation. So that just reeks of just attention seeking to me. Tommy, what's up, brother? That's my whole point with that. I don't think Doc's response was adequate. But then it's one of those, you know, I don't know. You can't lean on an NDA to say I can't say anything about that. I don't think you can lean that hard on an NDA. Tommy, there's some accusation stuff that flew at Dr. Disrespect that's just kind of weird. Here's the whole story. It's real short. A guy that used to work for Twitch came out on Thursday or Friday, and said Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch for soliciting minors on the Twitch app through their Whisper system. And that's why he was banned. That was the whole story. That's literally all that was said. So Dr. Disrespect's response was, he responded, to me he approached it in the wrong way. He said, if that was the case, I wouldn't have sued Twitch for my contract to be fulfilled, obligated. Like, they owed him money because he had a contract, and when they banned him, they didn't fulfill the rest of the contract. He sued them, said, you owe me X. They settled, paid out. So that was kind of the extent of it, but the whole premise of I heard it from somebody is what happened, and that's literally all you have is kind of wild. That to me is just, that's crazy to me. That's no bueno. I mean, if you make an accusation like that, you better bring something. You better bring something. No, Tommy, nothing crazy like that. And I don't think that guy said anything since. The one that made the accusation last week, I don't think he's said anything else since then. That's just wild to me. That whole thing is just wild to me. I mean, I would have reacted different, for sure. Like, I don't think Doc's response was anywhere near adequate. Oops. God dang it. I gotta get my butter straight. I think if you get accused of something like that, if you don't come out full on just, you know, going off on whoever made the accusation, then you're just... I feel like the high road is one thing, but on accusations like that, you need to go kind of hard. Oh yeah, yeah. If Roberto, if I don't know what you picked up, but I know there was a Crown of Ages and a Griffin. I don't know if you got both. All we want to know is how they rolled. Literally, that's all. We just want to know how they turned out, because they were un-ID'd on the ground. I don't know. Alright, let me move my teleport button. Actually, I just need to rebind it. Let's see. I got it on this. I need it. Let's put it on E. There. Okay, that feels better. Moving my teleport button around is just a horrible idea.
I am overburdened.
Oh, Jeremy, you got that? Okay. He must have got the Shaco and the Crown of Ages. There was 3 items. There was a Shaco, there was a Crown of Ages, and there was a Griffin. I think Eric just wants to know what that Crown of Ages rolled. That's all it is. Okay, we'll get faster. I'm just having to get back used to the necro.
Not even death can save you from me.
It's actually slower than a druid. But the full clear stuff is a lot faster. Alright, now we'll try and do it a little quicker. Oh wait, I also got... What did I set it on? Oh, it's this, okay. the right. Okay. Alright, we're already moving a little quicker. What's up, Camille? Don't use the word graphics arts. Just throwing that out to you right now. Graphics, logos, don't say any of that stuff. That might be usable. Should I check the blue druid helmets? I guess I kind of still need to find something with better summoner stats. Not horrible. I was kind of surprised that 7 Days didn't have more people streaming it today. That was a little wild to me. I was expecting to post up a little higher on the initial launch day on Twitch. Archon staff. What do we want for obsession? Is it supposed to be ethereal or did it matter? 6 socket, right? Of course.
Not even death can save you from me.
5-side CTA, that's right. If you get like a ES staff. Guess that should amp it at least, right? And we got Mephisto next. We'll do some giveaways here in a little bit.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, they're 3D rule. That's the thing with CTAs, man. But I mean, that's a mid one. Like the one doesn't matter, so the other two rolls are mid, slightly below. Dude, I rolled a 5-1 yesterday, which is like horrible. So I wouldn't complain about a 3-3 for sure. See, definitely quicker. Definitely quicker. Yeah, it's way stronger. My druid. I think the single target with my druid, like boss kill, is a little faster. But it's got it. My Merc has a better weapon on the druid, so I feel like if I up that weapon, this would be just as fast. Yeah, CE is just, yeah, for clearing, CE is so busted. That. Should we try and seal pop? I think I got fast enough tele speed to seal pop. I should try it. Magic Find doesn't matter as much. I think I'm okay with full clears. CE makes full clears pretty nice. Because the range on this, the explosions, is so far now. Yeah, I think I'm just full clear. Oh yeah, if anybody's sitting on some extra, we're back to 2 a day on the J mod. 2 an island. Getting a lot of orange showing up. That makes me hopeful. Maybe we could pull a high rune.
I can't carry anymore. Thanks.
Almost lost the mark on that one. Another eye. Oh yes, that's painful when you get a rune like that on Forge, Hell Forge. I think this season I've gotten Gold, which is pretty cool, and I've gotten I think Lem rune on my second one. I've been pretty lucky with mine this season.
Not even death.
Hell's the lowest one, right? What's the lowest on Hell Forge? Is it the Hell rune? Of course he died. So he's stop spamming fire. How long does it take to just the ads? Pretty slow. See, I need a merc weapon. Alright, do I have any? I don't have any bases now. I don't think so. I don't think so. Decrep. The only time my merc dies, well, in Chaos Sanctuary, is just the fire from Diablo, and I just have to get out of the way of it quicker. Otherwise, he stays up pretty well. And I don't want the Decrep overriding my amp, so... And I'm not even CTA buffing, so that would have probably helped as well.
Thanks. I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I'm using iron for my insight. So I could go like a DPS weapon on my merc. Which I just need. I still am using the hustle weapon on it. Which I don't really need. It was more useful when I was running like a bigger army, but I don't need the big army to farm anymore. So just getting that first kill with the merc is more helpful. That's actually kind of a cool helmet.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
I feel like amp is covering like the entire the entire screen, which is cool. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade. It's ethereal. Technically, end game, we want a bramble merc, right? Kind of the goal on a summoner.
What do you need?
We got way too much stuff going.
Thanks. I am
Did I hit
overburdened.
a potion? Pride. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish tricking this guy out for the rest of the season. It's probably gonna be my main character. I mean, the Summoner Druid was fun, but I mean, overall, he's just a little slow. I think I worry about casting an amp too much. End up hitting it like 1 or 2 times. Or a couple of times at
I am
least.
overburdened.
Don't need to. What the hell? Roberto, you okay, buddy? Dude, I ran into that, well, I mean, nowhere near that kind of thing. Like, I was surprised the last time I put my refill in for my insulin, and they had to order it. I was like, what the hell?
Thanks.
He almost died. I didn't even notice. Nobody. That's so wild, isn't it? I love it when the insurance company tells you that they're no longer covering the type that you're using, and then you got to go back to the doctor just to get them to switch it to the equivalent in a different brand. It's just stuff like that's just wild. All right, we're gonna go do some endurance. Might be interesting. I've had that happen like multiple times. Like from year to year, same insurance company would switch the brand name of the insulin to where you had to get the doctor to prescribe the other brand, which is so stupid. Stop casting that. Alright, we're gonna go. Oh, Eric, no, I don't doubt that at all. It's wild, some of that stuff. Some of it is just, oh, it's so annoying, man. It is. Dealing with insurance companies is crazy. Alright, we're definitely not farming endurance just because of those little bastards right there. We should just go straight in, right?
You're too late.
Yeah, he's a little slow to go down.
Thanks.
On third one, I found another. Come on. Alright, this goes up to 300. 207, even worse than the one yesterday. I don't know, technically, since it's a terror zone, we should kill the council. There's nothing dying.
Thanks.
There we go.
Thanks. I can't carry anymore. Yeah, it's not in range. That's a rollable charm right there, though. I am overburdened.
Storm Lash. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll kill everything before we get to Mephisto.
It's locked.
Can't believe we found another Flesh Ripper. It's becoming a pretty damn common drop this season. +2 cold. What is it? Not LLD? If it's just, well, +2 cold's going to be LLD, right? Can you get 20 FCR under 30 or 30 and under? Oh, you're making a barb. I think it depends on if you could get the 20 FCR under 30 or 30 and under. I don't think you can. Maybe the mana can be a little... I think that's decent, but I don't know for LLD. It seems that way, because I know the +2 cold's the best you can get. I don't know about the FCR. I don't know how high the life and mana rolls. The all resist might be max. Alright. We'll just do Durance. Maybe if we don't have Stygians, maybe we'll farm part of Durance. No, we got Stygians. No bueno. We're out. Easy.
Thanks.
Now I'm gonna have to get full rejuves. Be resin the Merc a lot otherwise.
I am overburdened.
Thanks. Smacking my Merc now. Ooh, a ring. Got a ring.
I am overburdened.
Ooh, actually, I needed that on the druid, didn't I? I think I needed that on the druid. I don't think I have a cannot be frozen on this one either, though. First Raven of the season. Can't complain. First Raven.
I need a key. I can't carry anymore.
Alright, I gotta farm up some full rejuice for my merc. No, of course not. I might as well get my skellies. These dudes are not bad. Stygian almost got me.
I can't carry anymore.
God! Ah, Stygians. Just teleport through. Just ignore them. Just teleport through. Stop trying to farm Durance. It never works out well. You're always going to die to a Stygian because you accidentally teleport and your merc kills it. And I lost my damn golem. Alright, I'm just pissed off now. I'm gonna try and recover. I gotta try and recover.
Hello.
It's always the Stygian's endurance. That's why I don't know why I try and farm that place. Or even try and do Mephisto. It's annoying. And it never goes well. Trying to find some bodies.
It's locked.
Where'd I go? Oh, I had to teleport through all that. That should go well. Get some more Stygians to run up on us. The kill. spot. Slot. Oh, he tried. He tried. I saw it coming too late. Now I'm frozen. Stop that. Just keep going. Ugh. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to I got an insight on my do I want to kill that insight though? It was the ethereal one.
I need mana.
Alright, there's my body. I'm so annoyed now. Gotta get some mana pots.
I am overburdened.
There's a cryptic. We could try and cube that. Get another insight. Might do that. Might try and cube that cryptic. We need to go back and unload anyways.
Good day.
I'm debating whether to throw that Raven on. I'd have to put it where the Nagel is. I might do that. You just now finally got a Vex scan? Yeah. I'm just rocking altars for the fire resist. Well, the mana is not an issue since I use the Insight Golem, which I'll probably continue to for now. Yeah, keep dumping stuff. Can we use that 19 life? Nah. What are these? These are randos. I could probably... What's my lowest one? Nah, because I want to replace those with skillers. So we'll just leave it. I'll hold that. Maybe the druid could use. Hey, Dennis, what's up, buddy? Yeah, it's not a horrible idea. I mean, the whole concept of just losing it entirely is pretty rough. Because it's not just predicated on your golem dying on its own, but if you die, you just lose it all. It can be pretty painful. All right, we're gonna grab this cryptic and cube it. We'll throw it in here and see what sockets we get. Yeah, right. Okay, so I never remember. I think it's Rao Amethyst. I think that's what it is. Or Tau. It's either Tau or Rao. Let's try Rao. Yeah, that's it. Oh, of course. Guys suck. We'll pop these for now. Watch this. Where's it at? Random axe. Oh, God dang. I've actually hit 4-socket a couple of times. I've had decent luck on it. We're just gonna take a bunch of these in on the fist. We're gonna have a whole army of these. No. Teleport him. I should raise an entire army of Stygian dolls. Alright, here we go. We'll make a better one. Alright, we're gonna make a better iron golem right here.
I am overburdened.
It's gonna be all the way back at the beginning. That was nowhere near me. We're gonna have some Stygian dolls mixed in the army. Ram, what's up, buddy? What's up, Rusty? Yeah, I'm a man. I just died myself. It's so stupid. It's annoying.
It's locked. It's locked.
Vibes are dying.
It's locked.
You're too late.
Alright. Get them blunders. Get them arms swinging. That is kind of a funny graphic when he starts swinging like that. Nah, we did we do Ubers on this guy? Pretty sure we did. Yeah, solid tower and drop there. Alright. Well, that kind of pissed me off. I need an insight now. I don't really want to do the one... Well, I can do it in a bow and it wouldn't matter. Wait, no, you can't Iron Golem a bow. I have to think about it. No, we checked that, I think. Pretty sure we did.
Thanks.
Let's just get some quill rats. Little cheeky bastards. Oops. Need to do that.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Those are actually not bad. 30 fat. I think 25 magic fine's the highest you could roll on rare boots. And it's got gold fine. It's got cold resist, 30 faster run walk. It's really not horrible. Dare I? I don't even want to go to Durance now. It's pissing me off. We'll walk it.
It's locked.
I'm gonna get an army of Stygian dolls. I feel like the quill rats are actually probably pretty nasty. Alright, here we go, some more Stygians. Quill rats are nasty, dude. I mean, yeah. Quill rats should definitely not be as strong as they are. Those and those spear guys are horrible. The spear guys are even worse because they have pierce. So, I mean, the spears go through the entire army. Ouch. Stygians. Ooh, a thresher. Let's try and socket that.
Hello.
Yeah, Eric, I know. They can get pretty damn bad. Alright, so let's try that. Ral. Another one socket, Jesus. Nap time. Oh. Dude, there's no shot I would nap on a train. Nice shiz. That's not bad. Incoming J-Mod. Oh wait, can we res any of those? No. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I need a key.
Any of my revives left? I only got 3 left. Stygian just runs off. Get in there and kill it. Look at it. Look at these Stygians. There you go. Get in the fight. We could cube that ground. I'm gonna remember to hang on to that one.
I am overburdened.
Keep this for cubing. Don't care about that.
It's locked. I need a key.
Stygians died. Nah, never found one. Firebolt Paladin build? That's definitely different. That's interesting. I think the Stygian... Doesn't the Stygian's just melee damage actually hit pretty hard? I know when you kill them or your merc kills them, I don't know if it's 100... I'm pretty sure it's a percentage chance that they explode. I think it's counted as like a corpse explosion almost. I'm curious now. Stygian and Doll. Damage. No. So their melee damage does suck. It is corpse explosion. I felt like it's not. It's not. There's not a 100% chance on the explosion, so I don't know if it's how you kill them. I don't know. There's something that doesn't trigger it. Merc Infinities are, I don't know, it's one of them things where, like, I only like to use it for specific, like, if I'm rocking, like, a lightning build, then I'll use it. Where else would you use that? You wouldn't use it. It helps fire, right? You could use it on a fire build. So, LE, Druid. Yeah, definitely not on a cold sword. Fire and lightning probably. Fire druid.
Good afternoon.
Javazon for sure. Not me, Dennis. I don't even have it installed. So yeah, definitely wasn't me. I don't have time for it, be honest, dude.
It's locked.
Yeah, probably, Jim. Yeah, that's definitely weird, Dennis, because I don't even have it installed. Yeah, I don't. I uninstalled it. I got just too much going on right now to be mixing up too many games. Now, I will say after we do our release next week on this, I will be doing taking a little bit of break from the game. Like I won't be spending as much dev time on the game for a little bit, just to recharge my batteries a little. Oh, come on, stop. Maybe we'll do a fishing stream. See you, Roberto. Have a good one, buddy. A zombie.
I need a key.
We do like a loot fishing game of some sort. Don't have any charms. I'm gonna stack up a bunch of these dudes. See how fast we can kill them with this stuff. Get up charms. Need some damn IDs. Yeah, I've never played a good fishing game. They've been okay, but I've never played a good one. It.
It's locked.
Well, a lot of stuff to ID, Jesus. Alright, we're gonna go run straight in and smack Mephisto before all these blunders are dead.
You're too late.
You want him tight? Beat his ass. Oh yeah. You don't drop squat.
It's locked.
Still.
I need a key.
Yeah, we will in a second. Actually, I probably need to get away from Durance. Let's do a drop game now because Durance is pissing me off. Durance has cost me more than I've gained from it. Win one.
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
Alright, so what do we need? We got the Merc. I need to get a decent... Oh, let's ID this stuff.
Hello.
Alright. These are both cubable. So is that, but I'm not going to use it. Don't care. Let's put these in. Cubable charms right here. Troll. Honestly, I don't think phones need to be in school to begin with. I mean, why do you need them? I never had a phone in school. Didn't affect anything for me. I don't have room to be trading anything. I'm full. If you want to drop something, I can pick it up. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I don't see why suddenly the parents think that the kids need phones. I think it's more of a peer pressure thing, but I mean, there's some small times when maybe, hold on, let's ID stuff first. But I mean, I did tons of after school activities. If I need to get a hold of my parents, I went in the office and called on the phone. Who's this? All right, this is Joe. Two Annies. Oh, wait, let me move this stuff. There. Oh, wait, I don't have any IDs. Let's buy a book.
The Order welcomes you.
Cold 89, that's rough. 13, 15, 18, 10, 10. I need to do some giveaways though. We got some stuff to give away. Yeah, Fred, I can see that. I mean, now that they're available, right? I get the. Here's what I'll say. I don't think the kids, especially in high school, I don't think they should even be allowed to take them into the school. If they have, there should be a way that they have to lock them up somewhere. Doesn't necessarily have to be in a locker, but a place where, you walk in, you have your own thing, and it could be your locker, but you have to put your phone up before you go to class. You can't have it in class. Something. There needs to be a way that they can't access their phones in class. They could have them at some point, at some place in the school, but it can't just be like a free for all with the phones. It's too much. Martial arts skilling. Anybody got a nihilist they want to ID? And we'll do Infinity, Merc Infinity giveaway. We'll roll it. Yeah, I mean, there are some instances where they're handy, right? Because sometimes you wish you could get a hold of your kid, and not necessarily even during school hours, but afterwards, type of thing. Yeah, like a zero signal thing would be kind of cool. But, I don't know. I don't like the concept of the phones just a free-for-all in school, which is a lot of what's going on nowadays. Yeah, block the signal would be honestly kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to... Oops, no, let's do this. We're going to roll... So, this is where the ED matters, and the minus resist doesn't matter. Yeah, those big giant ones. Yeah, Joe, and that's the thing. I mean, but here's where I'll say it's okay to have have a phone, your kid have a phone at school, after school hours. Like when they're participating in sports, any band, whatever, after school activities. Because the office a lot of times is closed at that point. So being able to try and reach your kid through the office after school hours is usually not that simple. And I don't have a problem but that's technically you're at school, but you're not in school at that point. Like participating in the sports and all that kind of stuff. I can see the need or usefulness of that. Outside of that, you don't need it during school hours. You just don't. We had to go to the office to use the phone. They didn't have public access to phones when I was in school. You had to go to the office. Well, Fred, I could kind of see the point to that, but I gotta be honest, man. I don't know how prevalent a lot of this stuff. You see the videos of the stuff that gets recorded, but if you compare that to the number of hours that kids are in school, I don't know. I agree that there needs to be more transparency in how and what the kids are taught. 100%. I don't disagree with that at all. In fact, I'm trying to get my son to homeschool his kids because I don't like the school systems. I just don't like them in general right now. They don't do a good job. And North Carolina, fortunately, is one of the states that has a huge homeschool program. So it's like, I don't want them in public school. I just think they just do a horrible job in general. But see, that's the thing, Fred. You're going from one state where that's probably really crazy to another state where they've really kind of tried to clamp down on it. So I'd be curious to see what your kids tell you when they get to Florida. I'd be really curious to see how that works out. I got 100%, because I've heard some crazy stuff come out of the California school system. All right, so what's max roll? 325 on this? Yeah, 325. Yeah, Eric, it does, man. 100% it does. It's not going to be ubiquitous across everything. So, but I mean, some school districts are probably way worse than others. 100%. I don't, dude, Fred. Again, being in some of the California school systems, I don't doubt it, dude. Because I feel like California was where they were pushing for what's the term I'm looking for? They're where like the kids were not required, or that they were not required to tell the parents about any of that stuff, and that's just wild to me. Here we go. 325 is max per Malburist. Okay. Malburist. 320. Holy crap. That's a good roll. Oh my god, that's even higher than you were thinking, Jeremy. 320 roll. Well, Carl, you push me off of that point because you're in it, right? You try and push me off of that point because again, I did say it depends on district. Because I do know some public school teachers, and and this is in North Carolina, to be honest, that California in general pushes that more, I guess you just have to call it like a lefty position. Like, because you know how media works. They're going to take the really extremist point and apply it across all. So, I mean, you know how that goes. Alright, should we just do the wheel on this? Because you're on the inside. I'm not. I'm just seeing what the media puts out there. So, I mean, especially if you're a school teacher in California, I mean, assuage me of my concerns. Okay, yeah, let's do the wheel. No, take the Common Core stuff out of it. No, take the there's a whole separate argument about Common Core, but I honestly, I don't. That's not that big a deal across. But here's the lefty position that's spread across media, that they spend all their time pushing the gender positions. Yeah, the Common Core stuff, I don't care. Like what Fred was just saying, that you can get an abortion without having to tell your parents. That kind of like what some people would consider extreme positions, like the whole the gender ideology, that stuff, which is like all anybody ever talks about anymore. All right, let's pull up the wheel. Because if you were to listen to media, it's like that's all that's in school. And I know that's not the case. Wheel of Doom. All right. What do you teach, Carl? What subject? One for the Infinity. If you're interested in the Infinity, we have this. We just rolled a 320 damage, so it's pretty nice. Oops. I can't see English. Well, I guess like in Florida, the whole which books were allowed type of stuff was kind of on the, people were kind of on that all the time. What grade level do you teach, Carl? 5 people for an Infinity? Like my son's been out of school for a while, so I haven't even had to deal with that stuff in a long time. But I do have, like, my granddaughter's turning 4 in next weekend. 9 through 12. How long have you been teaching, Carl? Nah, I don't need it. I mean, I wouldn't. Would I use it on my Merc? I mean, it's good damage. Would I use that on my Merc? For my necro? Okay, we'll do it. $10, so you got a pretty good spread. So, if you don't mind me asking, like, which area of California are you in? I'm gonna do it, but I still might not take it if I win. All right. Anybody else on the Infinity? Northern Cali. We'll see, Jeremy. Like, in your opinion, have you seen like a shift in curriculum? Has it pretty much been the same for 10 years? I don't know. I don't remember how long it's been since all this nonsense has been going on. Well, I know at least 5 years now they've been talking about it a lot, but it's kind of one of them things. Of course, Dennis. Dennis, I'm going to put in a botany. Dude, Tommy, well, it's not as hot today as I thought it was going to be. They were like, when I was looking at the forecast like Saturday, they said it was going to be 99 today, and it's shifted down to like 93, which is still hot. But, well, like, is it though? Because like San Francisco is considered Northern Cali, right? You can put Can down, and if he's here's what's going to happen. If he wins, he won't be here to claim, so we'll tell him he won, but he couldn't, wasn't here to claim it. San Fran's not considered Northern Cal? I thought San Francisco was kind of up in the northern area. So when they say Northern Cal, you don't consider San Fran that. You consider San Fran its own, like the Bay Area stuff. Okay. I just assumed it was considered Northern Cal. All right, we'll spin it. Jerry, there he is, dude. I was just talking about you earlier. It's gonna be Ken. All right, guys, what do we have to do about this? All right, he's got 10 seconds to claim it. All right, are y'all cool with him winning this? Are we going to mess with him? What do we want to do? Yeah, he's going to definitely say that when he gets off the train. All right, we're gonna mess with him. I'm just gonna move this. We're gonna mess with him. All right, I need to put it somewhere. I have no room anywhere. It's more central. What am I? Why do I not? Oh, I usually don't keep this. That's fine. We'll just mess with him. Jerry, how's the wedding? Nice. Yeah, East Coast is nasty right now. No, Jerry ain't never getting married. He's gonna play that bachelor life. That's all I said. I wasn't accusing you of getting married, that's for sure. Does anybody else have anything else to ID? Annihilus or Grand Charm, or I mean Sunders? What time is it? Have we rolled? Ooh. Jerry was in the middle of the setup game. That's why Jerry flies out to go to a wedding. All the setups that happen. I'm in win one time if you want to do one. $11 chapters. That's a pretty decent bit. It's a long ways though, man. That book is huge. I was trying to remember where like event wise in the book have you gotten with 11 chapters. Kilo, what's up, brother? Okay. Yeah, because that book is huge, man. Because 11 chapters ain't that far in. So the first meeting. Oh, well, we're talking about Shogun, Dennis. Jerry finally got a copy of the book, and he was going to read it on the flight back and forth to Santa Fe. Oh, I need a... Even during the flight. Come on, man. You weren't trying to pick up women on the flight, were you? Oh, it's a huge read. It's about, I want to say 1,200 pages. It's long. Okay, you don't have it? All right, that's cool. Buy you drinks. Yeah, you gotta watch that, Jerry. When couple starts trying to buy single guy drinks, man, they got ulterior motives. Sure, Jeff, not a problem, dude. We did have some other stuff to spin. Should we go ahead and do the Griffin? We got a Griffin. We got a couple other items unID'd. Okay, just making sure. It does happen. It happened to me one time, and it was kind of wild. You got to be careful about that. I got to get some of this stuff out of my inventory. Well, I don't need that either. Let's add 3. I'm not seeing myself run full tranks. It wasn't during. Well, I don't even know if I should tell this story or not. I don't know if it's a good idea. And to be perfectly clear, my wife knows about all this. It's fine. I'll give cliff notes. Cliff notes. So me and a buddy of mine went to Vegas. I think this was my second trip. I went with the wife the first time. Me and a friend went a second time, just for like a long weekend. I feel like I might have even told this. Anyways, this was like the night this is the night before we were flying out the next day. But we were at, where were we staying at? New York was the hotel we were staying at. We were actually at the bar in New York. They had a little live band action going. There was a teachers convention going on from San Antonio. I remember this because there was just so many of them there. There was I didn't even know teachers had conventions, but they were there. And we were getting pretty lit up. And to preface, my friend is he's former Marine. He's a big guy. When he drinks, he tends to get a little hot-headed, a little bit. And he wasn't at the time, but I was sitting there. I think at that point I was actually talking to that couple, and we were just hanging out. Everybody was just drinking, having a good time. And I was talking to them, and there was a couple other people standing there. And the husband taps me on the shoulder and points at my friend, and he's like, "You might need to talk to him." And when I turn around, him and this other guy who was a teacher also in that group were they literally were almost touching foreheads, just jawing. And I'm like, oh crap, they're about to get into it. And we're flying out the next day, so we don't need any kind of nonsense like that. So I get him separated out. He's drunk, like he's beyond. And I'm able to get him. He wouldn't go back to the room. I could get him as far as the elevators, and then he would get really belligerent. And so I sat him on a wall next to a little low half wall next to the elevators, and just had him sit down and just chill. But it was early. It was 11 p.m. at the time. So I tell him, I'm like, why don't you just go back to the room and just sleep it off a little bit. You've had way too much drink. Anyways, I'm like, I'm not done having fun. I'm gonna go back to the bar. I go back. I leave him there and I go back, and everybody's still kind of hanging out. I don't know, that dude that my friend was fighting with, he's not there either. So that couple was still there, and it's multiple of us, a few. And so we're just having a good time drinking, and they were married. They were a married couple from Montana. and they tell us, or the wife asked if I wanted to go to the strip club. And I'm like, I'm kind of having a good time. And she's like, if I could get the hotel to drive us there, would you go? And I'm like, sure, I guess. That's fine. And she disappears and comes back like 5 or 10 minutes later. And she said, the hotel limo will take us there. I'm like, okay, that's kind of wild. But I never really, I never really got into that kind of stuff. So, like, if I wanted to go somewhere, I just got a taxi or something. We went in a taxi. So I'm sure you could probably just give them money and they'll take you wherever you want. So I'm like, okay, if they're going to just drive us there, whatever. So, and it's one of the big. Well, this was actually the hotel. The hotel was the New York was actually providing the ride, which I don't doubt for a second that that's not the case. We jump in the limo, and it's a stretch. And, it's a big stretch. It's got the back bench and then a bench down one side. So, and we jump in the limo, and that's no big deal. They're in the bench. And I'm just like sitting kind of next to him, in the lateral bench, I guess you could say, the perpendicular one. And she climbs on top of him, and they're getting into it. I'm like, okay, this is getting a little uncomfortable. And next thing I know, she's reaching back towards me, like trying to grab my arm and pull me into the mix. And that's when I was like, okay, yeah. And I start sliding towards the front of the car. I'm like, yeah, we're not doing all that. And then we get to the strip club, and we go in. And at this point, I'm like, all right, I gotta keep my eye on this. This is getting a little crazy. And at this point, the wife is just off the rails. We were just sitting there for a little bit, and his wife goes up to the bar. It's just feeding money, which I was like, whatever. I mean, it's a strip club, right? She starts getting naked. She starts taking her clothes off, standing it, and in my head, I'm like, they're about to grab her and throw her out. Because, I mean, I don't think that's supposed to be happening. But they don't do anything. They just let her do whatever. Now, granted, this was, how long ago was this? This was probably 20 years ago. Yeah, this got to be at least 20 years ago. I don't even know which one we went to. And she's up there. No, they actually weren't part of the teacher group. They just happened to be there. I don't know what they did for money. Better than average, Dennis. Better than average. And, she's up there just doing her thing, like being in the middle of all the strip club action. And this guy walks up to her and starts trying to tip her. And the husband's still sitting next to me. And I look at him, and he's not happy at that point. I mean, she's going wild. He's not happy. So, being the instigator that I can be, I tell him, I'm like, dude, that guy's all over your wife, man. You gonna do that? You gonna let that happen? I got your back if you want to get up. I had no intention of having this guy's back. So he jumps up and rushes the dude that's like trying to hand his wife cash and tuck it into her panties and everything. And they're immediately tussling on the floor. Nothing like, punching. You know how when people get into fights, there's rarely any good shots thrown. There's usually a couple of weak punches, and then they're grappling and rolling on the floor. There's never like really anybody getting hurt. But when that stuff starts, all of a sudden bouncers come out of everywhere. And this one bouncer, he looked like he played NFL and he was at the strip club in the off season or something. This guy was gigantic. And he grabs a hold of both of those dudes and starts dragging them towards the door and pitches them both out. The girl was the wife was just going, she was just losing her mind at that point. And I'm just sitting there laughing. I think this is the funniest shit to happen to me the whole weekend. So I'm at that point, I'm just kicking back, having a good time. I thought it was hysterical. And at that point, I'm like, I got to get back and go check on my boy. Because, I didn't leave him in a good state. So I go out and catch a cab and get back to the hotel and leave all that nonsense behind. Fred, I wouldn't doubt this dude, no lie, he was at least 6'5", 6'6", 250 to 300. He was enormous. He picked them two dudes up like they were just a couple of little kids. And to be perfectly honest, the husband wasn't that big. I don't think the other guy was that big either. But I get back to the hotel. And I go back to the room fully expecting my buddy to be in the room. He's not in the room. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. He's not there. So then I spend the next 2 hours wandering around the casino. For those not familiar, New York's across from the MGM Grand is across this road, and there's like a tunnel between. And I like went over there, wandered around, came back, I just couldn't find him. And I'm like, do I call the police? What do I do at this point? Because it's 6 a.m. at this point, and we're flying out like at noon or something. No, his story is a completely different crazy. And I'm sitting on the bed. I hadn't slept. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, all right, what am I going to do? I got to find him. We're flying out today. And he stumbles into the room. It's 6 a.m. He is drenched like he had jumped in the pool. I mean, he's just soaking wet. And he starts telling me what happened. When I left him by the elevators, he was just kind of hanging out, just trying to cool off. He was thinking about coming back over to the bar. And he said he was standing there, and that dude that he had been fighting with at the bar showed up with like 4 or 5 other dudes and confronted him at the elevator. And he said, well, he was really drunk. So instead of like coming back to where we were at, he decides, dude, it is, Dennis. It's like the Hangover. It gets worse. He decides that instead of like coming back to the bar or going into the casino, he starts backing up. Now, he's a big guy, but it's 6 dudes. He starts backing up. He looks, and the doors, there's an exit behind him, like to go out to the strip. He starts backing up towards those doors. Obviously, a horrible idea. He shoots him the bird and runs out the door. Now, if he'd have gone right out the door, he'd have been on the strip amongst a bunch of people. He decided to go left, which puts him like through parking areas into like behind the hotel. And he told me he jumped a couple of fences. He ends up in this, he said some train tracks behind the casinos, but it's like one of those, like in a culvert where there's like pretty high walls. So he's like running down this railroad track. At this point, they ain't even chasing him, but he's running down. They chased him for a little bit, but when he got to the first fence and got over, they just like, screw it. But he kept on running. He said he's running down these railroad tracks. He said there's just bums everywhere, just winos sleeping it off. But he can't get back out. Like, the culvert and the fencing around it is too high for him to climb back over. So he just keeps walking. He said he probably walked a mile or more behind all this stuff, behind all the casinos, until he gets to a point where he can get out. And he's like a mile or two down the strip at this point. And he catches a cab back to the hotel. But then when he gets to the hotel, I don't know if because he paid the cab driver and got out, but he somehow left his wallet in the cab. So at this point, when he gets back to the room, we hadn't slept at all. It's 6:30 at this point, and he's like, doesn't have his wallet, and we have to fly out. You're not getting on a plane without your ID. So we go back downstairs. I talk to the front desk, and they reach out to the taxi company, and the taxi company tracks down the driver, and eventually the guy gets, by the time he gets back to the hotel with my buddy's wallet, it's like 9 or 10 o'clock, and it still had its money in it. So he gives the taxi driver a big tip, but he still had all his cash in it. And we finally get all our stuff together. We get to the hotel, or we get to the airport, and we fly out. And that's our Vegas weekend. Good? And yes, we called it the hangover trip for a while. Well, did we? Or was that the other one? I had another one which was almost as crazy as that one. Thanks, Echo. Dude, every time I go to Vegas, something crazy happens. Oh, God. I don't know what it is about Vegas trips, man. Vegas trips just get so wild. No, Eric, that's the other Vegas trip with another buddy of mine. We had this was like 5 or 6 years ago. I went with another friend that I work with, and that one got pretty crazy too. Oh, I'd do that in a heartbeat, Greg. I love Vegas. I have a great time in Vegas, but it tends to turn into more than anticipated. I've not gone to Vegas where I didn't come back with some wild ass story. I haven't. It always happens. That one was pretty crazy though. Vegas to me is a good time. I'll do a Vegas trip in a heartbeat. I have a blast in Vegas. Really, Fred? Well, here's the other thing too. I love to gamble. So that's a big part of my experience. It's just that when I go with friends, it gets a little wild. Like my wife and I have gone twice, and they weren't wild. Like the only thing crazy about the last trip I went with my wife was when we tried to do the edibles, and it just was like a complete waste of time. But like I went 2 other times with just friends, and that turns into like a movie script. The most I won a Texas Hold'em just walk-in tournament. What I went in that? $1,800. It was just like a 125 buy-in tournament, and I won the whole thing. I won $1,800. Well, Eric's, yeah. Because yeah, buddy of mine was a former Marine. Yeah, he we always have a good time, whatever we do. He was the one I would always go to the shows, the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach, and we always had a good time. Jeremy, I want to say there was between 40 and 50 players in that tournament. Now, we don't have boats, Dennis, but we have a casino, like Cherokee Reservation has a casino in the mountains. It's like about a 4-hour run from here. We've been there a couple times. We don't have boats, though. Yeah, Eric. I don't. Yeah, there's just. Well, that's the thing too. Like he was a big guy, so I tended to get a little mouthier when I was hanging out with him and his brother, because they always had my back. All right, let's do the wheel. Let's spin some more stuff. What time is it? 5:37. Can will be here in a minute. But yeah, you will never see me turn down a Vegas trip. I always have just a great time in Vegas. But again, I like playing blackjack. I like playing Texas Hold'em. Every once in a while, I'll do slots. Slots can be fun. It doesn't seem like it would be. And the first time, it took me a couple of trips before I was like, slots are stupid. I'm not going to do slots. But then I've messed around with slots a little bit, and I actually had a good time. It's not something that I would I'd do it just sitting around, have a beer, play some slots. All right, let's do. How many things do we give away here? Y'all want to do a griffin? Let's do a griffin. We'll do this griffin. Let's do that. What is this stuff? Oh, I got summoners. Should I do I'll do the resist. We'll keep that one. I forgot, guys, dropped me off a couple of charms. Yeah, Eric, dude. Same thing with my buddy, the same one. We were downtown in Wilmington, just hanging out, and we walked by this bar. We usually go in, but I don't remember what caused it. But the dude, the door guy, was hassling my buddy. No. That was a different time. We had gone in, and it wasn't even really anything crazy going on. We were just at the bar having a couple drinks. I think we were watching a game or something. My buddy's a big Giants fan, and I think we were in there, and there was maybe the game was on Monday night or something. I don't remember what it was, and he didn't even really get that loud. He they scored a touchdown. He cheered, And the bouncer walks up and puts his hand on my buddy's shoulder. Oh yeah, we need to do the D-Web. He puts his hand on his shoulder and he's like, you need to leave. And my friend's like, you know, I just got this beer. I'm going to finish my beer before I leave. And the guy, Fred gave us a D-Web. And the guy was, the bouncer was being a dick. He was. Yeah, we got some other things. And the guy was giving him a hard time. He's like, I'll leave when I finish my beer. It's like, no, you're going to leave now. He's like, and he tried to grab him. And my buddy's like 6'2", 250. I mean, his brothers were bigger than him, but he wasn't there. And he's like, you know, I'll leave, but don't put your hands on me. And the guy reached and grabbed him again. And my friend just straight punched him right in the mouth and knocked out his 2 front teeth. I mean, literally knocked him out. And we hauled ass and got out of there. We were like, okay. And we got out and got away from it all. He didn't get in trouble. But like a couple of weeks later, we were downtown again and we walked by that bar. And that dude that he had punched was working the door. And we just walked by and the dude yelled something and his teeth were still missing. And you know, we just kept walking, but and my buddy would turn around and just point at his teeth, like, you know, just to remind him the last time he messed with him. So he's a little bit of a hothead. We didn't go back to that bar. we didn't go back to that bar. No, he didn't whistle at him, but I could have seen him doing that. And the reason why he was in the Marines was because the judge gave him a choice of jail or the Marines. So he chose the Marines. And he's from New York City. No, he was north of New York City. Rochester? I think Rochester, nearby. He was in that area. All right, we're gonna do some giveaways. Let's finish this out. Make fun of Can in a little bit. All right, we'll do. Does anybody even need Shakos now? We got a couple of un-ID'd Shakos, but I don't even know if anybody needs them anymore. I think we're at that point where just about everybody has a Shako. We got Griffin. We got a 28 Maras, and we got a D-Web. We could do those 3 things. We'll do those 3 things. Shiz, you need one? Just come get it. We got 2. Oh, yeah, we got SOJ somewhere. We'll put a couple together. Let's do Griffin plus the SOJs here somewhere. We got those un-ID'd. Where'd I put it? Oh, we got some steel wrens too. Jeremy, where'd I put the SOJ? Let me check the Druid. It'd have to be on the Druid. Yeah, it's a D-Web. D-Web's a D-Web. There it is. I knew I had it. We'll do this together. We'll do SOJ Griffins. And how about D-Web Maras together? That'd be a cool little pack. Is that you, Shiz? Yeah, here. Yeah, let's do a pack. Two rolls. 2 spins. And get the wheel. Yeah, I didn't think today would be story time. Alright, 1 to be on the wheel for the 2 spins. We got 2 different packs. We'll do D-Web, Mara's, and we'll do SOJ and Griffin. Can't just be Echo. I'll put you up there, Eric. And that's the thing. You know, it would be fun to do a meetup, but we're literally scattered across the globe. It would be so hard. That's what I'm saying, Dennis. Dude, yeah, it'd be pretty funny because everybody's got wild stories, right? Who's calling me? But yeah, a Vegas trip would be fun. It'd be tough to coordinate. We'll see. Maybe once I go, maybe once my game becomes a $1 million success, multi-million-dollar success, I'll just fly everybody to Vegas. Right, Jerry? No, I hear you, Echo. I think it would be a blast. Yeah, we'll host our own Diablo Con. Screw Blizzard. We'll do our own. Did I see Llama doing like a game release the other day? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I swear I saw Llama doing something with a game on his stream. Was it a couple days ago? Was it like Friday or Saturday? He was doing something. I know he was working on something. Yeah, Shiz, I saw it on his stream. He was doing a countdown for release, early access, I think, on Steam. So, and that was like Friday or Saturday. So it's definitely whatever he was doing, it's out, because he was doing a countdown that day for it to go live. So, yeah, I think it's called Llama RPG, isn't it? Yeah, just looking at it, it wasn't anything I'd mess around with. Yeah, because it definitely looked like an older style game. Like, yeah, but you know, me and my friends, we went crazy and went all the way to like wild stuff. Oh, it was only for the weekend? Oh, that sucks. Alright, we'll just leave it here. We're going to do the Griffin. The Griffin and SOJ first. Greg! Griffin or SOJ are yours if you want. You want to pick up now or you want me to hold? But yeah, I mean, I'll probably do something with our game at some point. Like that. Because one of my buddies was, yeah, win one, Greg. One of my friends was asking me if I wanted to do like some game dev streaming. once we get past the release of the trailer next week. Because we're trying to keep kind of things under wraps until then, as far as what we've been working on. But once the trailer goes live next week, I'll probably show you guys more what's going on with the game. No problem, Greg. I got you, man. All right, we'll spin while Greg's coming. Shuffle. This is the D-Web. All right, Shiz, D-Web and Morris. D-Web and Morris. Ken, I'll get to you in a second. I'll probably have it on my channel, Dennis. But yeah, we're gonna release it like multiple places. It's gonna be on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. It's gonna be across all the socials. All right, there's Shiz. All right, Shiz, this is yours. D-Web, Morris, that's yours. All right, Zapper, is that you, Greg? No problem, Shiz. Grats, dude. Now you gotta make a necro. Okay. All right, here's you. Griffin, SOJ. It'll be on our UpWars account. I don't know the exact. I think we were able to get at UpWars. I don't remember. Hold on, let me look. Did we get UpWars? I'm not doing any of the socials. One of the other guy is. I don't remember if he was able to get the exact. At UpWars Game, all one word. If you want to follow that, you'll see when the trailer drops. Of course, it's the next TZ. All right. Now, hold on. Ken, I want to show you what we rolled while you were gone and gave away. We rolled this Infinity. Jeremy donoed the base and the runes, and we rolled a 320 ED Infinity, Mark Infinity. Yeah, this is your prize right here. You won this. Oh, it let me pick it up. I didn't want to pick it up. That made me put it on. I don't want to put it on. And here's the funny part. Here's the funny part, Ken. We put your name on the wheel, but for you to win, you would have had to have been on to claim it. But we went ahead and put your name on it anyways. And then we hit your name, but then you weren't on to claim it. So we had to spin again. See, if you happen to just woke up and had connection, because we did hit your name, but you weren't there to claim it. So we had to spin again. But Jeremy decided that you should get it since you won it. So you could come get your infinity. I told y'all I had to mess with him. And well, and technically you could go and look back and see how it went. He's winning stuff while he's napping. Where's my book? I thought I bought a book. Oh, wait, I did have a... yeah, there it is. I thought I had one.
Impossible.
$19.10. 12.11.5. Holy crap. If we were trying to get the worst Annihilus, that was an easy winner right there. 12.11's 20-28. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, and the Trang is yours too. Does anybody else got a Nihilus they want to get ID'd? Annihilus or Sunders? Sorry, I was just looking at something real quick. Okay, so for this week, now that we've got a deadline for our trailer, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any 7 days streaming. I might still. It actually went live today. I might do a little bit tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be daytime or evening. I don't know yet. If you have 7 days and are interested, I'm going to reach out to Rofo to see if he spun up the server. We're going to have an open server where anybody can join it and play if they want to. And we can do some community stuff on there if you're interested in playing that. I'm going to keep that separate. Shiz won the D-Web, Fred. Right, so 7 days. Potentially I'll be on tomorrow. Yeah, Echo, if you that's right, you were into that. Echo, it went live today, so yeah, we will be doing a community server. Like, so it's a 24/7 server, so you can just log in at any time and work on your stuff. And I'll be doing some streaming on it. So we'll announce that. And like I said, I'll who dropped another D-Web? I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I'll, you know, you'll see it pop up on notifications if I decide to stream it. So, I just got to reach out to Rofo and see if. Ooh, a 2+2. That's a nice one. Who just dropped? Did you drop that? Yeah, you're the only one in here. Wait, you're playing a necro. Anyway, so potentially some 7-day streams this week. What are you doing, man? I'm gonna pick them up. And I'll be working on my game in between to get the trailer for our game is coming out on July 4th. I announced that earlier today. July 4th will be the release date for my game that I've been working on with other guys. So that's going to happen on July 4th. So I got a lot of work to do between now and then. And so that's going to be going on as well. And I'll give y'all info as it comes out about what's going on with that. Yeah, Jerry, we're closing in on it. We actually are going to have that trailer live. So that's going to happen next week. So I got some work to do. Now we're going to hold them. We'll do more giveaways on Wednesday. Uh-oh. I'm afraid to see what this roll is. Hold on. What are you doing, man? Oh, insight. I thought you had thrown an infinity on the ground. That's actually a nice CTA. Are you clearing your necro? I'm going to take that to use. Because I need to remake my golem. So, we got a lot of stuff coming up. So, look for 7 days if you're interested in watching it. That's going to happen tomorrow. So, yeah, Echo, if you want to get in, we're going to figure out the whole community server thing. And there's several people that either play or bought the game when it went on sale. So, we're going to try and get some people in to play. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ooh, yeah, that's way better. So, a lot of stuff this week and next week. Again, I'm not going to be streaming Sunday. It's my granddaughter's birthday, so I'm going to be there for that. So I'm probably going to stream on Saturday. So that's another change for this week. Yeah, Echo. Go ahead and download it. You can get it now on Steam. If you have the early access, you can go ahead and upgrade to the live 1.0 release. It's going right now. So a lot of stuff this week. Yeah, it's going to be jam-packed. And after Thursday, after July 4th, I'm probably going to take a tiny break just to recharge a little bit because I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep this past few weeks. You getting married, Ken? Are you going to Santa Fe for a wedding? So anyways, I'm going to jump. I'll be on more than likely tomorrow. Definitely on Wednesday for D2. We're not going to do 7 days on Wednesday. It'll be D2. Tomorrow, if I'm on, it'll be 7 days. And potentially Thursday. There's just a lot. So, anyways, we'll do more giveaways on Wednesday for this stuff. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It's always fun. Yeah, I'm going to go eat. But I will catch you boys tomorrow, Wednesday. Y'all have a good one.